Hi everyone, it's Latin Roses. I'm here to give you my 5-month update on my Pebble Time Round smartwatch. What I want to say is I just found out, like a lot of you, that Pebble company has sold their company to Fitbit. It was a great Kickstarter. They had a great concept, but the watch was falling a little bit short, and literally short in sales. And it seems like all the smartwatches are kind of going down toward that spiraling trend. And I think it's a shame. I think it's a shame because I think smartwatches have such great potential to be so much more than they are. So I'm not giving up on smartwatches, and I hope Apple and the other moto makers of these smartwatches don't give up either. But I have to admit, 5 months later, I became very dissatisfied with this smartwatch, and I actually start using it more and more just as a simple regular watch. That's how I'm actually using it. I was out with friends at restaurants, and I could hear my smartphone ringing in my purse, and I would say, "Oh, that's okay. I'm just going to look to see who it is on my smartwatch." My smartwatch somehow, my Pebble Time Round, was always disconnecting from my cell phone watch. I don't know why. So I would look at my watch and there was no message of who was calling me. So I actually had to go into my purse and reach for my smart cell phone, and I had to use that instead of my watch. And I was doing that more and more. And I was thinking, well, that was the whole purpose of me getting the smartwatch, is for me not to have to dig inside my purse and to pull out my smartphone all the time. So this wasn't working out that way. So I was very disappointed in that. It was very good at notifying me of all of my emails, which I get a lot, and it did notify me. It seemed like pretty late, like when I did get a phone call or a text message, and that really wasn't working well for me. I just was better off pulling out my smartphone. Also, when we had that great feature of you can answer a cell phone and a text message by texting back, but I found it really uncomfortable and kind of embarrassing to do that. Like if I was at a supermarket, and one time I did answer a text message like, "Okay, I'll be home in about 30 minutes," and people around me were looking at me like I was crazy. It is a nice, sleek looking watch, and it looks just like a watch, so people probably didn't know it was a smart device that I could actually talk back to somebody, and people were kind of looking at me like I was nuts. So I was not always quick to use that feature, but it is a nice feature. This does have some nice features. It hasn't been working for me as well as I want it to. I can no longer recommend this, and besides, they're being discontinued, but I can no longer recommend this. I really wanted to like this watch, this smartwatch, but I will continue to use it for as long as it works as a regular watch, but I can no longer recommend this. And I just thought I'd let you know an update on that. I'm so glad I didn't spend a lot of extra money buying a whole bunch of different bands or anything, because you never know what's going to happen. But it was a good idea, and I hope somebody continues to improve the smartwatch. I do like that concept. So if you do like this video, hit like. If you want to stay in touch, subscribe. And as always, I wish you love, peace, and joy.